Hey there, Bill O'Leary coming to you today to answer the question, what does elder law cover? So in this video, you're going to learn what is elder law, what makes elder law attorneys a little bit different, and the areas or types of law that elder law specifically covers. So let me first quickly introduce myself. Again, my name is Bill O'Leary. I'm an elder law attorney, estate planning attorney, and probate and trust administration attorney here in Jacksonville, Florida. My firm is Legacy Planning Law Group. So let's jump right in. You know, elder law attorneys, they are advocates, if you will, for the elderly and for their loved ones. Most elder law attorneys handle a wide range of legal matters, and it affects older or disabled people. In many ways, elder law attorneys are kind of specialists because of their focus on older adults and their unique needs. And they're often, again, needs that are different from those of younger people. In addition, elder law attorneys are often best equipped to handle sort of sensitive emotional and maybe physical needs of older adults, as well as disabled adults. And therefore, they're able to handle a number of challenging situations. So look, the fact is that at some point in our life, chances are pretty good that we're going to need the help of a lawyer. And as we age and begin planning for our later years, and ultimately when we pass away, getting counsel from an elder law attorney can be really, really a good idea. Attorneys who practice elder law are knowledgeable in several different areas that affect our seniors. So elder law really covers a number of areas. I want to focus on just three: estate planning, Medicaid, and elder abuse. Okay, so with respect to estate planning, look, it doesn't matter if you have a small house and modest bank account, or maybe a lucrative business and a long list of assets. Estate planning can be difficult and overwhelming, but it's important to put your affairs in order, especially as you age. You know, it's sobering to think about the fact that we're all going to die one day, and estate planning can help us be in control of what happens to our assets when that time inevitably comes. Now, an estate plan is more than just creating a will. A will is, you know, it's just the first step in executing your estate plan. Often estate planning can entail and make sense to create a trust to make things smooth and easy for your family and keep them out of the probate court. A trust is also a great way to protect the kids' inheritance in case they get divorced or in legal trouble, let's say a lawsuit from a car accident. Other important estate planning tools include putting in place what's called a financial power of attorney, a healthcare directive, and a living will. So estate planning is one very critical area that elder law attorneys deal with. Another area is Medicaid. You know, Medicaid, what it is, it's a federal program that pays for long-term care for seniors and for people with disabilities. So Medicaid, the way it works is it's awarded or granted based on a person's income and resources, assets, think assets. In addition to paying for healthcare premiums and out-of-pocket medical expenses, Medicaid also covers what's called custodial care. It can take care of long-term care expenses, let's say if you begin living in a skilled nursing facility. Now, in order to be able to use Medicaid for nursing home expenses, your application has to be submitted to the state successfully, the state that you're going to be living in. Now, it may require extensive Medicaid planning, which is legal positioning of your income and your assets so that you qualify for the benefits of the Medicaid program, while at the same time being able to retain enough of your income and your assets to provide, let's say, some support for a surviving spouse or family members. An elder law attorney can help you apply for Medicaid benefits, if you will, and plan effectively to try to protect some of those assets. So that's Medicaid planning. A third area I want to touch on is elder abuse. You know, it's hard to fathom, frankly, why anyone would want to take advantage of you know, a loved one or hurt them in some way, somebody they're responsible for caring. But unfortunately, it does happen. More than 500,000 cases of what's called elder abuse are reported each year in this country. there are many more, frankly, that aren't reported. Elder abuse can encompass sort of mistreatment, both physically, maybe emotionally, sexually, financially. And so it can also happen if, let's say, an older person is abandoned or neglected. That is also elder abuse. The fact is that our seniors are deserving of being safe and well cared for. But, if they find themselves in sort of an abusive situation, it might be hard to get out of that. It's not easy. And it often takes another loved one to notice what's going on and take over in order to stop the abuse. Elder law attorneys, let's say, can help contact the property authorities to stop the abuse and maybe recoup some of the lost finances, and help, let's say, the senior who was being abused get into a safe environment. So if you'd like to know more about what elder law covers and maybe how we can help, great a process we have. First step, scheduling a 15-minute phone call with us. It's free. We call it our discovery phone call. It's a chance for us to start a conversation, as well as for you to sort of share with us really what your concern is, why you're taking that step. So scheduling that phone call, we've made it very easy. You can go to our scheduling tool, go to the bottom of this video, click on the link. It'll take you straight to our scheduling page, or you can go to our website, legacyplanninglawgroup.com, and find the book your free call button. And what it does is it takes you again to our booking calendar. Just pick the day and time that works for you, and we'll get on the call. So Bill O'Leary signing off for now. And on behalf of everybody here at Team Legacy, go make it a great day and a better world.